Chosen one, pause for a moment and give this message your full attention. What if today is not as ordinary as it appears? You woke up expecting another routine morning, carrying the same concerns, the same unanswered prayers, and the same quiet battles you've been fighting. But while your day was just beginning, something unseen had already begun to move. A decision was made in heaven before you took your first step, and an angel was assigned to your situation. Why today? Why now? What changed when nothing around you seems different? Stay with me, because what happened this morning explains what you've been carrying for far longer than you realize, and it may reveal why your next season is closer than you think. Understand this, chosen one. Heaven never acts randomly. Every assignment has a purpose, and every moment of divine assistance is released with perfect timing. What you are experiencing is not a reward for desperation, but a response to maturity. God prepares people before He entrusts them with greater blessings. Your endurance has been seen. Your quiet faith has never been ignored. It wasn't panic that brought heaven's attention. It was perseverance. It wasn't emotion. It was alignment. It wasn't coincidence. It was preparation. Every time you chose patience instead of frustration, faith instead of fear, and obedience instead of impulse, your character was being shaped for the season ahead. Heaven responds to hearts that remain steady when no visible answer has arrived, because lasting support is entrusted to those who have learned to stand faithfully before they are lifted. Chosen one, never believe that your quiet decisions have gone unnoticed. Heaven has been watching far more than your circumstances. It has been watching your heart. When you chose calm instead of anger, heaven noticed. When you knelt in prayer instead of filling your mouth with complaints, heaven noticed. When you remained honest even though compromise seemed easier, heaven noticed. When you waited with patience instead of forcing doors open in your own strength, heaven noticed. When you kept moving forward despite seeing no visible results, heaven noticed. God does not measure only what people can see. He looks beyond actions into motives, beyond words into intentions, beyond appearances into the condition of the heart. Every unseen act of faithfulness, every silent sacrifice, every moment you refuse to give up has been counted. Nothing rooted in genuine faith is ever wasted. While others judged your progress by visible outcomes, heaven was measuring the strength of your character. Long before your circumstances begin to change, your heart has already been prepared for what is coming next. Chosen one, while you have been focused on what you can see, there may be unseen work unfolding beyond your awareness. Divine help is often described in faith traditions as operating in quiet, indirect ways rather than through spectacle. Perhaps a harmful decision is being prevented before it reaches you. Perhaps a meeting that would have brought confusion is being delayed. Perhaps someone's heart is softening in ways you cannot yet recognize. A door that seemed promising may close because it was never meant for your journey. Your reputation may be protected from words spoken behind your back. The timing of an opportunity may shift, not to deny you, but to position you more wisely. You may even find unexpected strength to resist temptation or avoid acting out of impatience. Remember this principle. Heaven changes the atmosphere before circumstances begin to change. Peace often arrives before answers. Clarity often comes before opportunity. When the atmosphere within you becomes steady, you are able to recognize the right path with greater wisdom, instead of reacting to every moment with fear. Chosen one, as you step into this new season, don't expect the first signs to be dramatic. The earliest changes are often quiet, unfolding within you before they appear around you. You may notice that worry no longer has the same grip on your mind. Your nights may become more restful, as peace replaces constant overthinking. You may stop feeling the need to prove your worth to people who never truly saw your value. Some negative relationships may naturally fade away, creating room for healthier connections. Decisions that once seemed confusing may become surprisingly clear. You may sense a deeper inner conviction, allowing you to move forward with confidence instead of fear. And when the time is right, the doors meant for your purpose may begin to open without force. Remember this principle: peace comes before promotion, and protection comes before provision. Heaven often establishes stability before releasing greater responsibility. When your heart is anchored in peace, you are prepared to receive what is ahead with wisdom rather than haste. Chosen one, this is the moment to remain watchful. Do not undo through impatience what heaven has been carefully building through your obedience. When you begin to sense peace returning, resist the temptation to rush ahead. Do not allow pride to convince you that you no longer need God's guidance. Do not boast before the harvest has fully arrived. Continue to pray even when the pressure begins to lift, because faithfulness is not only for difficult seasons, but also for seasons of favor. Guard your discipline. Stay humble when opportunities appear. Refuse to make decisions driven by emotion or temporary excitement. The enemy often attacks, not when you are weak, but when you become overconfident. Remember, every blessing carries responsibility, and every open door requires wisdom to walk through. Keep your heart teachable, your spirit surrendered, and your eyes fixed on God's direction rather than your own understanding. Angelic help works best with disciplined people, because divine guidance is most effective in hearts that remain humble, patient, and willing to obey. Chosen one, hear this clearly. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Every season of silence, every delay, every unseen battle, and every tear you wiped away in private has been part of a deeper work. Heaven has not ignored your name. God has not overlooked your faithfulness. The weight you carried was never meaningless. It was shaping endurance, wisdom, humility, and strength within you. Yesterday, you may have felt like you were carrying everything alone. Tomorrow, you will begin to notice that the weight feels different, not because life suddenly became easy, but because heaven is no longer allowing you to carry it by yourself. Stay faithful, stay humble, stay peaceful, stay aligned. Do not measure the nearness of God by the speed of your circumstances. Sometimes the first miracle is not the door opening, the answer arriving, or the problem disappearing. Sometimes the first miracle is your heart becoming calm enough to keep walking before you see the answer. Rest in this. Heaven is closer than you think.